And success is almost a little different in the sense that, we want successful people in our churches and things like that. And I'm not saying nothing is wrong with that. But I think the thing about success is you got to be careful how you flaunt it. You got to be careful how you treat it. You got to be careful not to put successful, ungodly people at the forefront of church. Ooh, that's a stinger. What do I mean by that? I mean that just because I'm successful, let's say I grew up in the church and I used to sing in the church, but then I went on to be a great R&B singer. We know there's no chance of that. But I went to be this great R&B singer. I got a Grammy, and then all I do is sing about sex and sleeping around. But then I come back to the church, and y'all know me, so y'all love me, and y'all should. But then it's like pastor want me to get up and say words, and everybody screaming or whatever. It's like, whoa, buddy, just because he's successful and has a Grammy does not mean you should give him the mic when he comes to church, because they're not screaming for God, they're screaming for him. And I think that's a very tricky thing, because a lot of times when someone goes out into the world and gets success, we automatically want to put them on a pedestal, even if they don't have biblical literacy or they're not even living a life in the example of the word. Sometimes these people can be straying your members away from the church. They're the reason that your members might be in the club every week is because you keep putting this person in front of them who's really contradicting everything that you're preaching about, right? You feel me, Crystal? So look, man, I really hope I'll wrap it up this way. Like I started to a couple minutes ago. Success and money aren't bad. I think we should want to be successful. We should have ambition. I think, we should want to grow money and grow our money and have be good stewards of money is the best way I think I can put it. But I think we have to understand that those things are good and bad. What do I mean? When something is good and bad, it's kind of like you have to learn how to limit it, right? Like it's okay if I don't even want to use some example, but if you eat a certain meal today, it might be good, but you don't want to eat it every day. Then it becomes nasty. Like, all right, I'm tired of this, right? Things can be good and they can be bad. And so you have to learn how to manage that when it's good and bad. So with my success, it might be like, yo, I want to be successful. I want to grow my career. I don't want to be poor for the rest of my life. But I have limitations, meaning on the flip side, I'm not willing to do anything for money. Or if people approach me with financial offers for things that go against my values and my standards and my belief system, then I'm not going to accept them things. So you see how you have to balance it out? Like, yes, I want to grow or I want to do something, but I don't want to do it by any means necessary. And I think when we talk about things in this either or way, that people will come at you like, yeah, see, I'm gonna give you an example. I made the video about Andre 3000, right? And why I wasn't personally going to listen to his music. I also said in that video, like, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you what I'm doing. And it was a guy, and I could tell he must be a Christian based on the tone of his comment. Now, most people who was going off on me weren't Christians. They was going off on me. Cool. There was this Christian guy that went off, and he literally, he said a lot of things to me that was interesting. It was two long messages, comments, but he was like, couple of the things he said, people like you are the reason that we can't get young people to come to Christ because, you too, I don't want to mix up the comment, but it was like, he basically created in his mind off of this 30-second video, he created this whole world where I was this person that wasn't in tune with young people in the church, and we could never grow a church or get young people in because of people like me. And this was because I don't want to listen to an Andre 3000 song where he took some